website. Since it's the return of the top star season during SummerSlam 2021, Brock Lesnar needs to be back. And this is how I would book Brock Lesnar's return and his road to WrestleMania 38 in this video coming up. To make Brock's return a gigantic success, we need a credible backstory. Drew McIntyre vs Bobby Lashley takes place as planned at Hell in a Cell pay-per-view for the WWE Championship inside Hell in a Cell, in which Bobby Lashley retains but with some sort of help from MVP, so that Drew McIntyre looks strong and will be looking for a rematch whenever possible. I would not include any other stipulation here other than the match taking place inside Hell in a Cell. Meanwhile, WWE is still pushing Kofi Kingston for a WWE title opportunity after Hell in a Cell, as Kofi starts winning some singles matches on Raw but losing tag matches with Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods then cuts a promo telling Kofi to chase his destiny once again. After that emotional promo from Xavier Woods, Adam Pearce later announces that WWE Championship will be a triple threat ladder match at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and Drew McIntyre is the de facto #1 contender for the WWE Championship since MVP interfered at Hell in a Cell. For the vacant spot, an open battle royal will take place on Raw the next week to determine the challenger, in which Kofi Kingston wins. So now the match becomes Lashley vs McIntyre vs Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship in a triple threat ladder match in the main event of Money in the Bank pay-per-view. At Money in the Bank pay-per-view, Lashley, McIntyre and Kofi Kingston are doing all those brutal spots you would expect in a ladder match. Kofi Kingston and McIntyre are teaming up to destroy Bobby Lashley. In the final moments of the match though, Lashley is so hurt that he is unable to move, and Kofi Kingston and McIntyre are fighting it off on the ladder, both of them grabbing the WWE title at one stage. Well, Drew McIntyre wins the duel by pushing Kofi Kingston onto a table and is almost capturing the WWE Championship. And then the music hits and the crowd goes absolutely nuts. Brock Lesnar makes his big return to WWE and Drew McIntyre is shell-shocked. He runs in, hits some German suplexes and F5s Drew McIntyre on a ladder. Drew is out. Lashley climbs the ladder somehow and retains the WWE title. Next night on Raw, Drew McIntyre is not medically cleared to come to the show after that brutal match and assault from Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is out by himself without Heyman, of course, because Heyman is now the special counsel to Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar simply explains why he attacked McIntyre and cost him the WWE Championship, and that's because he wants revenge. Revenge from WrestleMania 36. He challenges Drew McIntyre for a one-on-one match at SummerSlam, which Drew McIntyre accepts next week. The match is built exceedingly well with great segments every week on Raw, and finally we head off to SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre give an hell of an opener. They go back and forth. In the end, Brock Lesnar hits 10 consecutive suplexes and 3 F5s for a clean and a decisive win. This would be similar to Brock Lesnar vs John Cena at SummerSlam 2014, with the only difference being Drew McIntyre will get some offense. But Drew McIntyre isn't finished with Brock Lesnar. Next night on Raw, Brock Lesnar is cutting a promo. He wants the title now. He wants the WWE title. But Drew McIntyre comes out all taped up and says he is not done with Brock Lesnar and he wants another one-on-one match. Lesnar of course disagrees, doesn't accept the match, and there is a brawl with Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre, and this seemingly builds for another one-on-one pay-per-view match, the next pay-per-view being Extreme Rules. Instead, at Extreme Rules, Adam Pearce books Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley and Cedric Alexander for a fatal 4-way match. Cedric Alexander is going after Bobby Lashley since Lashley ditched him from the Hurt Business, so that's a story right there. Brock Lesnar absolutely demolishes everybody, but the numbers game come into the picture and Brock is taken out. Bobby Lashley pins Cedric Alexander for the pinfall victory and retains the WWE title. But Brock Lesnar is hurt so bad that he is being stretchered out of the ring and put into an ambulance. This shocks the fans because this is the first time Brock Lesnar is being stretchered out and not the other way around. This is a way of writing Brock Lesnar off, and in the coming weeks and months there is no mentioning of Brock Lesnar anywhere in WWE. Not on Raw, not on SmackDown. In the meantime, Bobby Lashley has become a dominant WWE champion and has defeated just about everyone on the roster. Fast forward to Royal Rumble 2022. Drew McIntyre enters at number 17 and is dominating the Rumble just like it did at Royal Rumble 2020. But at this point, McIntyre is looking to turn heel. He does some heel stuff going into the Royal Rumble, and at the Royal Rumble itself, he does some heelish work. The number hits at 30 and the music hits, and it's Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is back and the crowd goes nuts again. Lesnar comes into the ring, F5s Drew McIntyre first and exacts the revenge of Royal Rumble 2020 where McIntyre claymored Lesnar out of the Rumble. Lesnar eliminates everyone remaining in the ring, thereby winning the Royal Rumble 2022 for the first time in his career. 2 weeks later, Brock Lesnar returns to the ring all by himself, cuts a scathing promo on Bobby Lashley, but surprisingly, the crowd cheers for Brock Lesnar and Brock Lesnar is basically a babyface now. Brock Lesnar proceeds ahead, challenges Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 38 in a dream match. This is a match everybody wanted. This is a match Bobby Lashley himself wanted. The build up to the match would also be phenomenal, but there is some backstory from Extreme Rules as well, as Lashley was also involved in taking Lesnar out of action for 3 to 4 months. Come WrestleMania 38, it's main event time. Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship, and surprisingly with Lesnar as the babyface. Lesnar and Lashley give us a phenomenal power versus power match, but Brock Lesnar hits a total of 16 German suplexes on Lashley and hits 5 F5s. He goes for the 6th F5, hits that 6th F5, and this time in the entire match he goes for the cover for the first time, and that is the last cover of the match. Brock Lesnar wins the WWE Championship and ends the historic year-long reign of Bobby Lashley. The reign of the beast is back. So this is how I would book the return of Brock Lesnar and his subsequent road to WrestleMania. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you would add some more elements into it, and I will make sure to reply them as far as possible. I'll see you guys in the next one.